Hi guys, welcome to another Barb Stamps multi-card video. In this video, I have 20 cards to share with you that use the Gang's All Meer Celebration stamp set. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar, Celebration is a 3-month period right now through the end of March, where Stampin' Up! Will offer you free items for your purchases in my store. So if you purchase $50 from me between now and the end of March, you can earn this stamp set for free. There are a number of other stamp sets you can earn, plus some other fun goodies like dies and designer series paper and punches and bundles of items, stamp set embossing folder, and there's a little card kit in here, and there's a little baker's twine and sequin package and some more papers. There are a lot of things that you can earn right now with your orders from me. $50 or $100 will earn you items out of this catalog. But the best deal of all is if you join Stampin' Up! With me right now during Celebration through the end of March, you will receive $125 in merchandise of your choice from either our annual catalog or our occasions catalog. Plus, you will earn this mini trimmer. This will automatically come in your kit. You will earn a 48 sheet package of 6x6 designer series papers, and they are papers sampler from our occasions catalog, and of course the Lily paper here from Celebration. You also receive a stamp set of your choice from the annual catalog or occasions catalog, any price, not Celebration and not Host. My recommendation, if you don't already have it, is the Well Said stamp set. It's a double set. It retails for $45 and you can get it free just by joining Stampin' Up! With me during Celebration. And your price to get all that stuff I just mentioned, $99. So that is the absolute best price. So now let's get on with the great cards that I have using this super cute stamp set. All right, here is our first one. This one uses the little group of meerkats. They are so cute, along with our Garden Lane Designer Series paper, a little bit of ribbon from the Magnolia Lane Ribbon Combo Pack, and of course we have our scallop oval and our stitched oval as well with our classic label punch for the sentiments here. And the colors are Whisper White, Mint Macaron, and Soft Seafoam. Our next card uses that same group of meerkats. This one happens to be colored in with our bronze Stampin' Blend marker and a little bit of light crumb cake for the ground. We have that adorable little gecko lizard down here in the corner with our sentiment. And then the little birthday hat was just stamped and cut out. And we've got Whisper White and Bermuda Bay as our colors on this card. Our next one uses the Under My Umbrella bundle, which has an umbrella punch along with, of course, the umbrella handle. And then it has a very cute stamp set. That's where this tiny little flower came from. So we have our single little meerkat fella standing here under an umbrella. We've got some of our gorgeous grape mini double stitched ribbon here underneath, and we've got some stitched rectangles, and then we have a lovely lipstick, and then this piece of paper actually comes from our Lily Impressions Designer Series paper, which is another free item you can get during Celebration with your $50 order. Our next one uses the From My Heart Specialty Designer Series paper for the background, and then the Heartfelt stamp set has this Love You Lot sentiment. This is one of our die cut stitched rectangles, and then of course the little gang is right there, a little bit of crumb cake to ground them all to the ground, and then we have what's this, whoops, real red, I couldn't remember, crumb cake and soft suede for the stick. Our next one uses the In the Tropics dies for all these fun little die cuts here, along with the Timeless Tropical set. And of course, if you bundle those two items together, you do save 10%. We also have the Tropical Oasis Designer Series paper, and our colors are Old Olive, Grapefruit Grove, and Whisper White. We've got this fun one here using crumb cake and melon mambo, and we have our little meerkats standing here in a row. They were kind of stamped one, stamped another one, and then we have some little bubble stamps here, and I can't remember where those are from, and the sentiment here, and then our lone little meerkat down here, and everything wrapped up with some white baker's twine. Our next card uses some doodling, and I love that. So the little meerkat is stamped down here in the corner. We have some doodle lines, and these connect to the little birthday hats all the way around. We've got Coastal Cabana and Early Espresso as our colors, and he's just adorable with his little birthday hat. This one uses the Lily Impressions Designer Series paper, again, that you can earn free from Celebration, along with the metallic baker's twine and sequins combo pack, which is another item you can earn for free. We have our adorable little guy popping up out of the ground here, saying from all of us. And then we have Pretty Peacock and So Saffron as our card colors. Here's a twofer. One of these I made, I stepped it up a little bit. The other one's a little more plain. I do have a video I'll link up right here if you want to check out the video how I made this card. But I did use the Label Me Lovely tag punch here to stamp my little meerkat and my sentiment. And then on the sentiment, I just used our Stampin' Blends markers, the So Saffron, Bermuda Bay, and the Calypso Coral, and I just highlighted the words there, and then I did add some of the metallic baker's twine, some of the sequins, and then a little pom-pom on his birthday hat. So, and then the background here is the Absolutely Argyle 3D embossing folder. This next one here uses the Sia Silhouette Designer Series paper. And here's that paper. A lot of the patterns, you have a kind of a random wild pattern on one side and then a kind of a subdued watercolored look on the other. So these are great to use, like this card here, on a background. We also have our 1 3/8 scallop circle. We have the Bonanza dies for the little banners here. Of course, the rectangle, and we've got real red, and we've got silver foil sheets and Night of Navy. All right, this one uses a crumb cake card base with the Bonanza Birthday Designer Series paper piece here. We've got some Mango Melody cardstock, one of our stitched rectangles, but it was just cut off so that it's a little bit smaller so it doesn't take up the whole card. The banner triple punch on the piece of Mango Melody and crumb cake, and then that white seam binding or crinkled seam binding there, and then a layer of vellum to kind of make it all set off. And of course, our little group of meerkats colored in with our crumb cake marker and this adorable little gecko lizard here. This next one is a bright and fun card using Melon Mambo, Pool Party, and Granny Apple Green. We've got a piece of our Fluid 100 watercolor paper, a little watercolor wash back there in Pool Party, and then the images stamped in Stays On, and then watercolored with Granny Apple Green and Melon Mambo. And then we have a little bit of Granny Apple Green textured linen. No, what is this stuff called? The Granny Apple Green textured weave ribbon zigzagged behind that and popped up on dimensionals. This next one here uses a masking technique, and I do have a video for this one also. I'll link up there in the corner. This one uses my masking technique to stamp 2 rows of meerkats. We've got the sentiment pieces here stamped on some little flagged pieces of Whisper White. We've got a back paper here of Mango Melody. This is our decorative scalloped label punch at the top. Got a little bit of our Bermuda Bay mini striped ribbon. And I've got some rhinestones here from the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels package, which is still available, by the way. It is a carryover item. And then this is our Brights Designer Series paper stack. I just took a strip of the mango or the Melon Mambo. So I've got Pool Party, Melon Mambo, and Mango Melody as my colors. If you're enjoying the video, please give it a thumbs up. That lets me know you're enjoying these videos. I will link a playlist up here in the corner, which has all of my multi-card videos. I have over 30 of them now. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel down here in the corner and hit the notification bell, you can be notified when I upload new videos. This next one here uses the Coastal Weave embossing folder from the Occasions catalog in the Tropical Oasis suite. We've got some of the Birthday Bonanza Designer Series paper. We've got the Timeless label here with the sentiment, some circle punches, our fun little meerkat colored in with our blends, his little hat, and then he's got a little bow here of our metallic baker's twine and the sequins that come as a free item with Celebration if you so choose that. And then we've got some pineapple punch circles here. This next card uses a layer of the Eyelet Lace folder, both Bermuda Bays. We've got a Granny Apple Green, Label Me Lovely punch right here in the back. And then the birthday hat's just stamped in Granny Apple Green, Bermuda Bay, and Mango Melody. And then the sentiment was masked here to get that on that piece of white. And then we've got a little bit of the metallic baker's twine wrapping it all together. This next one uses crumb cake as the card base with a layer of Whisper White. We've got a piece of our Bird Ballad Designer Series paper up here. We've got the story label punch with the sentiment stamped on it, our fun little meerkat here. Then we've got some of our basic adhesive backed sequins that kind of match the crumb cake, and then our little cactus here. And there's a little bit of Wink Stella that I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick that up right there on the flowering parts of that. But super fun, super cute card. This next one, we've got Granny Apple Green, Melon Mambo, and Whisper White. Here we've got that doodling thing going on again, which I think is really fun. So you've got your image in the corner, doodle up to the top, doodle over to the side, a couple of little dots. Some of our sequins, we've got a couple of packages of sequins in the big catalog, and that's where those come from. And then it was just colored in with Granny Apple Green and our Melon Mambo and right markers. Our next card uses that single little meerkat with his little birthday hat, another pom-pom sentiment here. We've got a base of terracotta tile, some of the Bonanza Birthday Designer Series paper, layer of Mango Melody, and then Bermuda Bay layer right here. We've got a fun fold here. We got a base of Daffodil Delight. And then we have a tri-fold that opens up, revealing a gift card spot here. A little bit of designer series paper from the Birthday Bonanza along that white layer. We've got the Bermuda Bay, Daffodil Delight, terracotta tile circles from the Layering Circles framelits, our little hat in terracotta tile, and then some of the new Daffodil Delight ruched ribbon that kind of wraps around that, and the Bonanza Birthday Designer Series paper for the back. And our last card is another little fun fold using that Birthday Bonanza Designer Series paper. Of course, that paper coordinates great with these little meerkats. We've got our 3 images stamped here and colored in with our watercolor pencils. Got a little bit of that terracotta tile scalloped linen ribbon on the edge there. Terracotta tile base. And then we have the Grapefruit Grove inside panel here with the white and terracotta tile layers. So we've got little meerkats again stamped in with our watercolor pencils, and they have their little hats on. So cute, fun fold card. And that's it for the cards. Remember to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I always appreciate that. And I'd like to encourage you to order your Stampin' Up! Supplies with me at shoppingwithbarb.com. I do offer free gifts with purchase, and it just helps me provide more free, amazing content for you guys. And I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day.